Okay, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create the rubber profile from the bat profile that you created earlier. You will need to open one of your bat profiles. I've opened bat profile A. I'm then going to do File, Save As, Save a Copy. So you can see I have bat profile A, bat profile B. This one I'm going to put as rubber profile A. Rubber profile A. Okay, so I've created that. I'm now going to go and open that file. So I'm going to go open. Now I can see rubber profile A. So I'm going to open that part. And it will look exactly like the one I just had open. Okay, so I'm now in rubber profile A. I can see that at the top. This is where I've saved it. This is the model. I'm going to edit. I'm going to go across to Sketch. I'm going to click on Sketch in the model tree. I'm going to go up to Edit Definition, which allows me to edit this model. I'm going to click on that and I get the original sketch. Now what's important to me is this shape needs to be exactly the same so the rubber fits onto the laser cut component. But down here is not so important. So first of all, I'm going to use the Select key tool and I'm going to select some of those parts and press Delete. Now, from the bottom here, okay, so from this point, I'm going to draw a line up that is 100 millimeters. Disconnect. So from the base, I want that line to be 100 millimeters. Now the length here, so just slightly over, so I'm going to make that 100 millimeters. That is a reference point for me. From there, I'm going to draw a line over to the arc or the ellipse and then disconnect. I'm going to draw a line from the same point over to the other side and then disconnect. Then I'm going to come up to the Delete Segment tool. I'm going to choose that and I'm going to delete everything outside of the rubber shape. You will notice that the dimensions start to disappear because they are all related to shapes and lines, and there are other lines in here. So there is a part there. And just to ensure that I delete everything outside that shape, I'm going to select there and press the Delete key. Now, the other dimensions you see coming out are reference points from the original drawing. That shouldn't affect this. That is now the profile of the rubber shape that would go on. So I'm going to go ahead and press OK. That regenerates, and there we have the rubber profile. Now I will need this as a DXF file to laser cut. Now at the moment, for my model, there are a couple of things I need to adjust here. You will see that it has a round that has gone red that is not able to regenerate. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to right click that. I'm going to delete that round. Everything else is okay, but this was extruded at 3 millimeters thick. The rubber on the table tennis bat is not going to be 3 millimeters thick, so I'm going to change the extrude. I'm going to click on extrude in the model tree, go to edit and set the depth at 1 millimeter and tick OK. And then I'm going to do File, Save. So I've now saved the rubber profile A. Okay, I'm now going to go up and make sure I save, and then I'm going to go up and save as a copy, because the two rubbers are going to be different colors and it's important that we have different components. So I'm now going to call this rubber profile B. Rubber profile B. I'm saving a copy, and now I'm going to save that in. And just to show you, in my folder now, I should see 4 components: back profile A, back profile B, rubber profile A, rubber profile B. And then press, and then I can close that. Okay, so I've got my 2 rubber profiles. Now, to create that as a DXF, you need to follow my tutorial, creating DXF files from your Creo models. A step-by-step of how to create this as a DXF file that you can send to our laser cutter.